Evening, Vill. A 2-1 victory tonight against Swallownest in the second game of the Yorkshire Trophy for you. What's your assessment of that performance?
Good. I mean, if I told you, and I know you know what the lads went through last night physically, it showed in the first half. You know, a bit leggy, but I accepted that. That's why I was fairly quiet and subdued in the first half. First 10 minutes, I mean, you know, we got. I wasn't going to say against run a play. They were bright. They were bright. They were hungry. They showed that, and they got the first goal, rightly so. And then I think after that it was fairly even first half. We didn't put as an impression on the game enough. Certainly in the first half. So obviously we went in 1-0 down, and I think that they probably edged it just because of the start that they had, and then after that, as I said, they didn't put us under too much pressure, and we didn't put them under too much pressure. I thought so. But what I was really pleased at is how we seemed to get fitter and stronger as the game went on. Obviously, made a couple of changes. Again, the boys that come on all did the stuff last night, so they still had that physical stuff in their legs. And yeah, brilliant. I mean, Jack Boyle, you know, he showed his quality again. Probably should have had 2 or 3. Obviously, Lawrence, and then it's just to be honest, the second half was more about you know for them. I don't want to be disrespectful and say damage limitation, but we weren't clinical, so that's probably the only disappointment. But you know, there was only one team really going to win the game. But as I always say, I'm not bothered about results in pre-season. Yeah, there's a slight of me that I used to always think, you know, get beaten pre-season and how it looks, but I've realised through experience that it's about the fitness in the legs, and it's about the attitude of the players, and it's about, you know, the positives that we got out of that. And the positives that we got out of that is the attitude to the players when they were tired, physically drained, and the fact that obviously James Eartley's got through 45 minutes as well, and he's looking good. And second half we looked stronger as the game went on. And we've got a couple more 90 minutes in a few bodies, so really pleased with that. Obviously the result is the result, but yeah, really pleased with the performance, and more importantly the attitude of the players was absolutely top draw. So yeah, really pleased.
Yeah, speaking of fitness and legs, as you mentioned, you got some players getting 90 minutes, like TJ, Sam Reed. I mean, obviously I went down here Friday, but I'm guessing they got 90 minutes then as well.
Yeah.
And you got Zephyr, who got 90 minutes. You got Alex King, who got 90 minutes and got the winner. So you know you're starting to build more people into getting 90 minutes, which is what you'll need during the season, won't you?
And more importantly, and more importantly as well, it's getting that resilience in the bodies. You know, to as I say, we fatigue play a game, so we play a game. You know, all the games that we're playing. You know, Garforth Friday, obviously tonight, Huddersfield of the week. We're putting the lads in positions where they're fatigued before they start the game, so they're tired before they start the game. We're doing that on purpose. Obviously, it's tough. You know, it's mentally, physically tough for the boys, but you know that's what we've got to prepare them for during the season. You know, whenever they've had a hard day's work and they've travelled 2 or 3 hours to go and play a game on a midweek, Tuesday night, Saturday, whatever it is, that's what we're doing. And as I say, the boys are responding brilliantly. So, you know, even Garforth Tuesday night, despite the result, Friday night, despite the result, the attitude of the boys was good, and tonight as well. So, yeah, getting that fitness in 90 minutes in players' legs, and you know, with still players on the horizon coming back, it's really pleasing.
Yeah, obviously now we're a few weeks into pre-season, we're starting to see the likes of some trialists getting into the team as well, getting 45 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever. You know, we're starting to see some of them get further into getting a signing in the team, or are you still wanting to look at them a bit further?
Yeah, I mean, I still got to look at them because you know, we obviously the players that they're looking to compete against, you know, they're not easy to shift. You know, the quality that we've got in those positions, you know, is high. So really, it's about, you know, them adding to it, and whether they can add to it or not. And we've seen some good performances in there. And you know, but I've got, you know, you've got to look at the fact that we've still got Myron to come back. We've got Corey, who I've not mentioned over the last few weeks, but he's been he's a massive part of what we're doing, and the future of what we're doing. So he's got to come back into it. So yeah, you know, we've got. It is going to be tough for the lads trying to get into the mix, but if they do, these next few weeks will will determine whether or not what not they're not. They've made a good account of themselves. I've said that their attitude has been brilliant, and they've had some good performances. It's been a bit of a culture shock to them how we do things in terms of the workload, but they've adapted to it well and showed a great attitude.
Yeah, looking ahead to Saturday, obviously we travel over the road. We go to Eccles Hill.
Yeah.
You know, that point, that's your sort of halfway point in the season. You know, are you sort of happy in terms of where the players are at, in terms of the fitness, in terms of what they're putting into games and their attitude and their effort?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen tonight. Tonight was a real one because Joel at MP Fit, you know, he really put them through the mill last night. He really did, and you know, it's been brilliant. You know, that getting that support there from MP Fitness. But he did, and you've seen tonight, you know, as I said, that as you know, the last stage of the game, you know, certainly the second half and the dying stages of the game, we look strong, we look physically strong, and in the end we've got a winner through desire and work rate in the 91st minute. So, you know, I can take from that, you know, the fact that the players are fit and that you know, they're nearly there. Now it's just about the right decisions, the little tweaks here and there, and being clinical and ruthless in front of goal. But we've got time for that. We've still got 4 weeks of pre-season left. So, yeah.
Yeah, and just to finish off, Gaff, looking ahead to Friday when we're going to announce the fixtures once they finally come out. You know, is there a certain team that or are you just looking for a home game or an away game to start the season?
You always want a home game, first one, don't you? So yeah, so that'll be my hope is getting a home game. But as I say, you know, when they come out, we've got what we've got. We know what we've got to do. We know what our objectives are, and hopefully we'll be able to start the season positively.
Yep, nice one, Vill. I would say safe journey home, but you're about to go on a plane this week, so
Yeah.
I've got a holiday, Vill, and we'll see you when you're back with us.
Yep, top man.